Hi Pisces, welcome to your love reading. This is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. These are general messages, so they may or may not resonate. If it doesn't resonate with you, you can always check your other placements to see what else comes up. The messages can also be vice versa. So what's going on with Pisces when it comes to love? Codependency, oh my goodness. Okay, soulmate recognition. Look how similar these cards look. Patience and communication. So I'm seeing that some of you could have separated because of a codependency situation requiring you to be patient. I'm seeing that some of you may have realized this is your soulmate, or you may have realized someone else is a soulmate, but there's going to be communication in the next few, I would say this, we're in December, right? Yeah. I would say this month. Because usually this like time frames go in threes. And I wouldn't say 3 months. It could be 3 months for some of you, but it's more like 3 weeks, I feel, when it comes to communication and when it will happen. So patience, oh my goodness, look at that though. Look at this. Codependency twice. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. This can be addiction to love, usually in a love reading. Okay, but it's either you or them who is codependent. If it is you, you do need to work on that. So you don't find yourself completely destroyed when a relationship doesn't work out, or when there's indication or signs that it won't work out. It's not the end of the world for you. So it's best to work on those things. We have very soon. Clearly decide what you want, so it comes to you now. Because I see action coming up for you, but you have to decide, like, you know, is this what you want? Like, do you really want this person? Do you want someone who is, you know, more attentive? Because when you have codependency, yes, you need to heal from it, but you may also be turned off by partners who are not around, who kind of make you feel abandoned. So let me see. We have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. We have separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So if you do have codependency issues, this separation may be horrible for you. But this is a sign that you do need to work on this codependency. Okay? You do need to work on it so that you don't feel so low when someone leaves your life. One of the biggest, if not the biggest thing that human beings have to work on is letting go. I've mentioned this before, like way back in the past in readings, that even like when you see places that are haunted, it's because the spirit of the person does not want to let go of life itself or of the house they lived in. So that's like our biggest challenge as human beings. Everybody has a hard time letting go. But you want to get it to a place of balance where it's not like the end of the world when something comes up where you have to let go. It has to be something that you're able to manage. So if you're completely unable to manage, and like when someone leaves you, you feel completely destroyed, that means work needs to be done so that you have, I mean, everyone's going to feel sad when there's separation, but it shouldn't feel like the end of the world for you, okay? The person that Pisces has in mind, what's their energy towards Pisces? So this person, okay, they're dealing with some emotional stuff themselves. Could be a Scorpio for some of you, or a fellow Pisces. There's a lot of Pisces energy here. Could be Cancer too, but mostly Scorpio and Pisces. They themselves have issues too, like they have emotional stuff going on. I see that they want to extend a hand to you. So that's why the communication may come in within the next 3 weeks. They do want to extend a hand, but right now this could be someone, like if you do have codependency, they may have noticed it and they're just waiting for you to kind of balance yourself out so that they don't feel like they're carrying the weight of your emotions, that they're not responsible for your happiness. You know, that's the thing with codependency, is learning to make sure that another person isn't responsible for your happiness. So your world doesn't fall apart just because you didn't hear from them today, basically. You know, and again, it could be vice versa. It could be a person who is like this, but whoever has these issues does need to heal. So let me see. What's Pisces energy towards their person? Okay, why does this happen? Yeah, some of you are upset by the separation. You may be holding it to this person, like feeling like, okay, you caused me to feel this way. You caused me to feel rejected, to feel unhappy. But that's codependency. If someone leaves you and you blame that person for your world falling apart, the issue is there because they shouldn't, like, no one should be able to make your world fall apart, only you. Okay? Allowing someone to be in control of your happiness, you're giving away your power. Someone walks out of your life, you should be able to still have a good day, because you are in control of your day. If you have a bad day, it's because you've let someone else be in control of it. So I see a lot of you are holding on to this connection. You do feel rejected by this person's actions. Some of you may be trying to work on yourself. Some of you may be watching videos. Some of you may know what I'm talking about when it comes to codependency, because you may have been watching videos and stuff like that, or Googling stuff. I'm seeing that you're going through third parties to get information about this situation and how you feel and trying to get advice. That could be why you're watching this. I see that you're not willing to take a leap towards this person. This is a good sign for you, that you know something is up and you know something needs to be done, and you're doing what you need to do. Okay, but it does take time and patience. What's the mutual energy here? Both of you may have some insecurities of your own. I feel like this is a universal thing, like the universe has pulled you guys apart to show both of you what needs to be done, the work that needs to be done. There's a delay in reconciling here because you guys have a task to do for yourselves separately. You can get back together today, and I promise you it won't work. It will be an uncomfortable situation with codependency as you guys' foundation. Okay, this codependency cannot be a foundation for a relationship. Okay, what is the near future energy for Pisces and their connection? Yeah, some of you are really doing the work. You're really guarding your heart and doing the work. I love this because I love this. This is like, you know, you give someone advice and they just don't take the advice. This is not that. This is you taking the advice, whatever you've been researching, actually putting it into practice, putting your guard up, protecting your heart, not allowing anyone to be in control of your happiness. And you finding a lot of positivity coming out of that. This is a new start for you. Some of you are going to be excited when you feel differently and feel stronger and feel like, yep, I'm finally in control. I have power. This is amazing. You could be dealing with a Leo or Libra. You've got Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, as I said. Let me look at your main spread here. Happening. Okay. What's going on with Pisces when it comes to their love connection or even future connection if single? What's going on with Pisces when it comes to love? Somebody is pulling away because this person, like, they may also have these issues like this codependency, and they feel like, okay, I need to pull away because I don't feel stable, I don't feel secure. It could be a Virgo for some of you. Oh my. Yeah, what's blocking here is this feeling of I lost somebody. 5 of Cups. feeling like it's the end of the world. The thing about the Five of Cups is that there's still 2 cups here. That's kind of representing the fact that you still have yourself, but a codependent person doesn't realize that they still have themselves because they've put their whole self into another person and given that person their power, so they don't realize these 2 cups here because they're focusing on the person that left. And that's the thing, that's the problem. So I do see that you guys are going to be taking a break. Your person is going to realize that too. They may not take it personally. They may understand what you're going through because, like I said, they could be going through it too. So there is a separation. It may have already happened and it may continue for the next few weeks. And then there may be communication. But right now it's like both of you have a task, like a spiritual task for yourselves. Okay, very passionate connection here. Queen of Wands energy, Knight of Wands energy, but this relationship has been slowed down purposely, like pulling the brakes, like pulling the reins on a horse, because there's a realization that, okay, something isn't right here. There's a feeling of instability, insecurity, doesn't feel safe. There's queens here and there's knights, so there's a lot of people showing up. There's an energy of this needs to be done now and not later. So it's almost like a harsh energy of, it's almost like the Tower stepping in and saying, okay, separate because work needs to be done now, which is annoying and sad, but it's usually, it is necessary. So position of what you need to know. 9 of Pentacles. This card right now is speaking to me differently. This card is telling me that you need to know that you have the power, the ability to fill yourself up, to make yourself happy. Notice she's there alone. She's surrounded by a lot of abundance and growth, nature, even a bird. So if you have a pet, even a pet can make you feel better, or, but it's kind of representing everything that you have within yourself without another human being there. So this is in the position of what you need to know. And this is so powerful in this position right now because this is the truth for you. You need to know this, and the more you know it and understand it, the less you'll abandon yourself, and the more you'll heal from this codependency, and the more you will feel independent, and the less you'll feel the need to have someone in your life. Like you'll be good with someone and good without someone. That's the key. That is what you call balance. So here, the 2 of Pentacles is when you find that balance. This is even balancing your career and love. Some of you may have had this moment where you feel like, okay, I'd rather stay at home with this person than go to work. That is imbalance, because then how are you going to pay your bills? Okay, love isn't going to pay your bills, unfortunately, but balance is everything. Being able to have energy to put into work, energy to put into love, energy to put into your family, to yourself, most importantly, because without you, your consciousness wouldn't exist. So you need to fill you. You need energy. So I see this being your outcome. This is really good because it means that you do find that balance. You are doing it. You're not just saying it or researching it. You actually are doing it. And that's what makes me happy about this read, is that you're doing it, putting it into action. You will see a change in your relationship at that point. At that point, relationships, or this relationship, if you both manage to heal at the same time and realize that you're soulmates, will work out, and that feeling of instability and fear will go away. And you think, like, I feel like it's going to finally become clear to you the importance of what is important, what's on the inside and not on the outside. Why the Hermit? Why is the Hermit here? Yeah, so they pulled away, realizing that things are not going right. They keep having these repeated unfortunate events, feeling indecisive, not knowing what they want, feeling lost. So this person, like I said, could be going through the same thing as you. Why the Knight of Wands? Yep. And wanting the same things. This person doesn't want to rush. This person may have rushed things in the past and had them fail, like rushed relationships in the past and had them fail. This is why they want to take the time, because they want a relationship that is going to flourish, that is going to be stable. And they've realized that in the past, rushing into it got them the opposite result. So that's why they've pulled the reins, decided to slow down. Why the Ace of Pentacles? Yeah, this is about healing. Three of Swords in reverse. This person is in no rush. This could be you or them or both of you realizing that healing is the most important thing right now. Or else nothing is going to work out. It's just going to repeat the same cycle because there's the same problem going on inside the mind. The same trauma, the same codependency, the same fear. Why the Queen of Swords? Yeah. This is the universe stepping in, saying it's time. It's time to do the work. It's time to move on from the past. It's time to have a whole new perspective. That's what I feel like you're going to be achieving as well. A whole new perspective. Seeing this differently. So like I said earlier, some of you may be mad at this person for leaving you, feeling like, okay, you left me, you caused me this pain. But when you see things differently, like when you turn your phone sideways or whatever, you start to see, okay, actually, I caused this with, you know, my pain caused this, my codependency caused this, I made this person feel smothered, or they may have made you feel smothered. You start to realize what your part is in this. And you may not have done something horrible to someone, so you may not realize it because you're thinking, okay, I never hurt you, I never did this or that. But then you realize that your energy and the fact that you might be repeating a pattern may have caused this to happen. Some of you may not know what in the world I'm talking about right now, but when you do go deeper into this, you will see. Why the Knight of Swords? Yeah. This is the difference between losing what you have or achieving that commitment, that fulfillment. You could either rush into it and lose it, things that start quickly, end quickly, or you could take your time and do the work and have abundance and commitment. But this person, they've slowed down because they may realize that their pattern is losing a person every time they rush in. Why the Two of Pentacles? Here comes this Page of Wands again. I feel like when you do realize the power of balance and healing, it's like you become this new person with this new idea, this exciting new idea, this exciting new, ready to start this exciting new chapter, because now you understand why your past has been the way it was, why past relationships didn't work out, why there's been so much misfortune, disappointment. Now you have it. It's like, yes, figured it out. Going forward, this is not going to happen again. And if it does, it's another learning experience. There may still be something left to heal. But some of you, when this came out, first thing that hit me was you rejecting people who you know are toxic or will repeat this cycle for you. So being able to identify a person's bad energy and turning them down when they try to make a move on you. So not exactly this person, but anyone who tries to hit on you on anything, and you see the bad energy or the narcissistic energy in them, you'll be able to see that more clearly and be like, no, you are not the one, okay? It's time to take action. And you see, I'm being reminded that when you have codependency, you tend to think like anyone you're attracted to, you just feel like, okay, that's the one for me. So in the past, you may have noticed that, or your person may have noticed that with themselves, that anytime they found someone attractive, they're like, oh my God, you're the one, this is it, I'm gonna settle down, this and that. Then it just didn't work out. So that's gonna be the difference, being able to look at someone, see that you're attracted to them, but ask why. Why am I attracted to this person? Are they toxic? Are they gonna be another lesson for me? You know, okay. So we have, it's time to take action. Like I've been saying, this is the universe saying, nope, it's time right now. Some of you could be dealing with the Aries. We have surrender to the divine, and another card talking about the universe telling you to surrender, telling you to just let go, allow this process to show you what is going on. These cards came out too. The answers you need are coming. Gemini energy, balanced spirituality and practicality, Pisces energy. This may be giving you a message that healing is more than just practical. Like, yeah, you can go to therapy, but there's also spiritual healing. There's also meditating. Just looking within the subconscious, reprogramming, reparenting. We have conclusions are within reach. We have don't let your pride get in the way. Leo energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. Let's see. Get more information. This is what I said earlier about you watching videos, you Googling stuff. You're finding more information about what's going on with you. You may run into things about codependency and be like, yeah, that's me. That does sound like me. Or this does sound like my person. So realizing what's going on. We have weight, which connects with patience. So there obviously will be, you know, with the universe, there's always time involved. Like, things take time. We have no need to worry. And if you believe. So this is about believing in yourself, understanding the process, understanding it takes time. One thing I saw, I've been watching I've been watching videos lately about spirituality and stuff. One thing that stood out for me was a woman said, you can't skip the lesson, okay? You can't skip the lesson. So when you're heartbroken and you're trying to, you know, some people will drink to get through it and just try to just ignore the pain or distract yourself. You can't skip it. You can't say, oh, I should have known that this person was going to be like this, or I should have known I was going to get hurt. It needed to happen. It's a lesson. It's a part of your process to get you to the next level. It's annoying because you're like, when do I actually get a real relationship? But the answer to that question is at the end of whatever you need to heal from. And when you do heal from everything, you'll be at your top level. Like, you'll be able to preach this to everyone who has the issues you used to have. And they'll be like, oh, I don't get it. I don't know what you... And you'll just be like, okay, you'll see. Okay, so Pisces, this is like the most powerful read I've done in a while. I hope this message gets through to a lot of Pisces people who are dealing with codependency. I hope you do get on top of your game, realize why it's happening. Whether you end up with this person or not, I feel like that depends on them. Like, you're doing your healing, but if they don't do theirs, you're not even going to be attracted to them anymore, because they will be your old self, your old energy. You won't be vibrating on the same frequency anymore. So it's either you're both healing and both get to a new frequency, or you're leaving them behind. But you have to focus on you now. Okay, so there's Libra energy, Pisces, Gemini, Aries, Leo. We had Scorpio, Pisces earlier, right? And Cancer. All right, so this is what I'm seeing for you, Pisces. I hope this was helpful. You can check your other placements if you want to know what else is happening for you in love. Like if you enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.